I am so excited about July. July is that midway month. It's actually really interesting in our business. July is kind of the end of our fiscal year. So, but only because that's when going forward, you will start to see as you rank up that August 1st is kind of the start of the new cycle for earning leaders. Not leaders retreat, Emerald Extravaganza and Destination Diamond. And so July tends to be a really heavy month on pushing leadership, building, duplication, all of those things. Plus, we are now halfway through our Leaders Retreat contest. So it's been going all of May, all of June, and now we're at the halfway point. So here's the thing, no matter where your credits are right now, they could literally be a big giant goose egg 0. And you have 2 full months to earn it. And so many people have already earned it in the last 2 months that the ability for you to earn it in the next 2 months is massive. Something else, we'll talk about Leaders Retreat in a minute, but something to just remember is that Leaders Retreat is about you specifically and your level 1, the person you personally sponsored in this business. And so this is not for top level, this is not for high level, big team leaders unless they're personally recruiting and developing level 1s. So you will see a lot more gold, senior gold, ruby, senior rubies on this trip. Like I think 70% of the boat will be those ranks, the ranks that you are probably at right now or aspiring to be, versus that emerald, sapphire, diamond position, just based on business development being different. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. And yeah, golds who have earned this trip already. I actually don't think we have a jewel on our team that on their jewel position has earned it. I think everybody is earning it. I think we have a gold, a senior gold, a ruby, and a senior ruby. That's essentially who's earned it so far. So every rank that we just talked about. Okay, but we're gonna talk about later the cruise in a second. So first thing is, this business is real. It is a real full-fledged business. Everybody that you see in this picture, it is at least their primary source of income, if not their sole source of income. It is 100% available to you wherever you are. And if all of these women can do it with all of the reasons they had not to do it, I promise you, you can too. Beck, what is the quote that John Maxwell said we were just talking about yesterday? Your worst excuse is your best excuse?
Your best excuse is your worst excuse because you actually believe it.
So whatever is the reason that flashes in your head that you think I could never get to Jewel, I could never get on the Leaders Retreat cruise ship, I could never fill in the blank, that is actually the reason that is keeping you from it, is because you actually believe that to be true. You actually believe whatever that is. I'm too busy. We just had someone join this last couple of days who has 19 kids. And I'm just saying, if someone with 19 kids sees the possibilities of this and also knows there will be some sacrifice and some grit that will need to happen and things like that, I promise you, wherever you are right now, you can do this. You can do this. Okay. So we'll talk a little bit about the allure of social marketing and what the difference is between affiliate marketing and network marketing. If you see affiliate marketing or you have purchased from an affiliate marketer in the last week or two, will you write that in the chat? Just like, what'd you buy? What caught your vision? What's kind of the thing that, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what affiliate marketing is. Commissions on personal sales only. So this bottle is a great example. This is a Healthish bottle. And which I don't, but if I was a partner with this company, I promise you I could have made enough to buy all the Healthish bottles we have in our house, because I have shared it so many times, but I would only be making commissions on my personal sales. You have to have a social media following because you have to have a massive number of people looking at it. You are not paid on the work of your team. So Becky decided she wanted to sell Healthish bottles too and share them because she loved them so much as well. I wouldn't make a penny on whatever she does. You usually have to be partnered with several companies. You don't make a whole lot of money with one company. You are partnered with multiple companies, and you may not actually believe in the products. It may not be something. I get messages on a daily basis asking me, hey, would you like to be an affiliate marketer for fill in the blank? And I'm like, I don't even use that product. I don't even see a need for that product. So these aren't things that, people necessarily believe in, and then you are not paid residual income. So that one time that person buys the water bottle, they go back and buy it again, because their family needs more. Unless they use your link again to buy more, you get nothing for it. So there's no residual income down the road. Okay. Versus network marketing. So this is what we do. You are paid on personal sales and the sales of a team. Ours is done in pay points, so you get actual profit sharing instead of just volume percentage. But it is an incredible way to get paid on the efforts of yourself duplicating what you've learned into other people, that continuing to duplicate into other people, and you getting paid a profit sharing, point on every single person on your team. Multiple sales fronts possible. You can do it on social media. You can do it by meeting someone for coffee. You can have a community of people in your neighborhood that you are selling to. There are so many different ways to sell it. You are not siloed to one way of selling. You're paid more as people join to share. So as you recruit new people and say, hey, you use your link and share with your friends that I have no access to your network. So as soon as you share with your network, then we'll both get paid. And then when they share with their network, then we all get paid. And you're constantly trying to help other people level up their income. Usually you pick one company as a partner, and our compensation plan is so lucrative. And if you dig all in here, you can make such an incredible income so quickly and so long-term that I wouldn't even, like, if someone was like, so often, again, I get asked to do, hey, will you post about this or whatever? I'm like, I don't have time. My bandwidth is for Plexus only. I reserve all social media bandwidth and sales for Plexus because that's what pays the most. Big belief in the impact of the products. Obviously, I think every single person listening to this call has a huge belief in the impact of this products. And then you're paid in full legacy residual income. I want to just for a second remind you that legacy income means, I was just talking to a Diamond ambassador, and she's going to the lake for the entire week. And she will continue to get, you've got money messages when her team signs up new people with business with welcome packs. And we will, if you took all of last month off in June, but you've built and developed a massive team, you will continue to get your 15th paycheck in the mail, which all of your commissions, all of your profit sharing. Like, it's incredible. You can take seasons off. You can take, I don't know anybody even at the top of our company who is just like, peace out, see you later, because they love it so much. But I'm pretty sure Celeste and Jenny, if they wanted to, we could not see their faces anymore, and their life for the rest of their life and probably their children's lives will continue to get a paycheck from Plexus, a really substantial paycheck. And that's I don't know about you, but for so much of me, that's a goal, is that paycheck will continue to pay out. And that once I'm gone, it continues to pay into a trust for my kids or my grandkids. And that's really building like a legacy, like inheritance. And I'm just saying, your inheritance could be $10,000 or $100,000 or more based on what you want to build. But if retirement and investing is really important to you long-term, this is kind of the vehicle that will take you there. Okay, let's talk just about July. Let's just talk about the small, easy wins of July. So if you refer one person and they get, let's say, a triplex welcome pack, which, oh, I wish I had it over here. I'm gonna grab it. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Have y'all seen the new triplex box? Look at this, it's so pretty. It's made with, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, I think 60% recycled material itself, and it is recyclable. You get all of this inside and the little QR code. So if someone brand new buys a triplex, do it as a welcome pack because it's the cheapest way to do your very first purchase, and you'll get $35. And you get $25 in free product, which is through our perks program. That just goes into your perks purse. So if you're someone that likes to collect points at different outlets and get, whether it's airline miles or Starbucks stars, this is kind of that version of, you get perks points and you can trade them in for products on your subscription. If you refer three, it's around $300, and Plexus will send you a crossbody bag. It's a black tone on tone, so it doesn't like have any big words across it. It's just a small little Plexus in black in the corner, but it's a great crossbody. I am obsessed with crossbodies. I wear them constantly. They're actually so much better for my back and my shoulders. So I wear one all the time. You can see refer 6, refer 9, refer 12, refer 17. I will say in my first full month in the business, which was December, which is a 31-day month, our team added 17. And I think that was kind of like, myself and my sister and different people adding, I made about $1,200 that month. So just imagine if you personally add 17 people, you make about $1,600 to $1,700 a month. Like that's pretty impressive. That's a really substantial July. I don't know about you, but that covers some bills at our house. And so that would be really, the more people that do that on your team, just the more it multiplies. Okay. And then just long-term, what's possible. These are some really round numbers. I don't even think these are minimums. I think these are just some round kind of averages of people that are holding rank or not holding rank, but they kind of have this rank. And so this kind of gives you like an idea. And I'm just saying the Ruby number, that $2,000 extra a month, feels like a breath of fresh air for most families. This is our air conditioning went out. We've been putting that money in a savings account. Our tires need to be replaced, but we've been saving, this money from Plexus. And that's the kind of income that feels like, okay, we can actually enroll in, volleyball. Volleyball costs so much money. Moms of volleyball players, like, bless you. And I'm just going to say you might need to go diamond because I've seen some of those fees. That's a lot. I just want you to know that this is what's possible. So I'd love for you to put in the chat, what is your goal? And you can say my goal this month is to re-rank Ruby on my second position. But for some of you, your goal may be a year from now, I need to be making consistent senior gold money. Every single month, I need that $875-ish rounded number month after month. So I'd like to do the next 12 months at senior gold. I'd really like, let's just be honest. If you're making that senior gold number for the next year, that's $10,000 that your family has just added to their income. And so I'd love to hear, what is your goal? Everybody loves those emerald, sapphire, and diamond, monthly income numbers. But for right now, where you are and what you're willing to actually give, what feels attainable. And I will say, if you feel like I'm willing to go all in, I want to be emerald by that July close of next year, then do it. Like, you have the ability to do that. Okay. Talked a little bit about the cruise at the beginning. It is November 2nd through the November 6th. And you can earn your spot for you and a guest, travel cash to the port city, which is in Fort Lauderdale, spending money on the boat, an upgraded room, and a shopping spree after the trip concludes, all with your Leaders Retreat credits. And again, all you have to do is recruit 3 or 4 people that want to earn it as well. And it's automatic. Like, the more people you help cover the cost of their products, earn $500 in the month, add those 17 people, if that's the kind of income that they're looking for right now, all of that, the more personally sponsored people you help hit some financial goals, this just starts to be an automatic win. This is designed to grow the business of new brand ambassadors through Ruby. So I really want to challenge you that this is not about your upline earning a cruise. This is truly about you leading other people into a cruise. So wherever you are in your rank right now, you have the ability to help other people do this. Okay. So 83% of you won't have goals, 14% have your plans, but like Becky talked in the beginning, it's not actually in writing. And then only 3% of people write down their goals. So you're 42% more likely to achieve your goals if they're written down. So I really want you to just take a minute and put pen to paper. And I actually think there's like scientific proof that if you have a pencil, that lead dragging across paper actually kind of plants it in your head just a little bit better. There's a reaction that happens when the lead touches the kind of drags across the paper. So I really want to challenge you, not just to write it in pencil, but to just write it down. Like, what are your actual goals? And then, like Becky said, what's the plan that goes with those goals? Like, it's great you want to go emerald, but if you don't have the plan to help 6 people get started this month and 3 of them to start their own businesses, then that's going to be a really hard goal to hit without any action. Okay. So how do we earn and grow? The only way to grow over the next year is to add 3 and help a level 1 promote every single month. So if you didn't do that in June, June's done. Let's talk about July. And what I'd love to hear in the chat is, how did you go silver? So silver is our very first rank. It's what we call our very first leadership level in the company. And you have 3 personally sponsored customers. They may all 3 just be VIP customers that are interested in triplex or, weight management system or whatever it is. So how did you go silver? I went silver with my sister, a friend from high school that I really didn't speak to very much, but I posted about Plexus on Facebook, and she was interested, and she just purchased right then and there. And she's still purchasing 9.5 years later, month after month, and has zero desire to build a business, but she has been the most consistent customer on my entire, 9.5 years. She was my second customer. And the third was a mom that saw me drinking the pink drink during chapel, wanted to know what it was, needed something like that for her life. And she is still, all 3 of those people are still in my back office ordering today, 9.5 years later. So who helped you go silver? Who were your 3 people? Because I think what's helpful sometimes is to go, oh yeah, I never even thought about X, but it helped someone else go silver. So maybe I'll reach out to that person in my life. Okay, fun announcement. This just came out this morning. So we have 2 things. We have Gold School and Rubies on the Rise. And these are leadership growth opportunities that corporate provides. If you've been to Gold School or Rubies on the Rise, will you let us know in the chat? Gold School is for US and Canadian ambassadors. It's an exclusive all-day training event for gold brand ambassadors and their sponsors. So if you're newly gold or newly senior gold, you and your sponsor get to go to help you advance to Ruby. The next one's in Minneapolis on August 5th, so in a month. Here's what's exciting. Last month, the last couple of days of the month, they did a thing where if you re-ranked to gold or senior gold, you got invited to Gold School. They're doing it for the whole month of July. So if you barely missed re-ranking gold or barely missed re-ranking senior gold, you can hit them the month of July and you can still go to the next Gold School in Minneapolis. And I think we have one in Austin coming up in October. I think it's October 7th in Austin, Texas. But I'm just saying Minneapolis in August sounds delightful if it's hot where you are. So I really want to challenge you. Who has the goal as of now to re-rank or rank up to gold or senior gold this month? Then we have Rubies on the Rise, which is helping people that have reached the rank of Ruby or senior Ruby for the very first time to go out to Scottsdale, Arizona, where our corporate office is, and get trained by our corporate officials and some of our field leaders. And that's going to happen in mid-October, October 16th, 17th, and 18th. So if you are going to hit Ruby or senior Ruby for the first time this month of July, will you let us know that that's your goal? I would love to hear. My goal in July is to rank Ruby for the first time or senior Ruby for the first time. Now the sponsor doesn't get to go on this trip. So this is for you as a leader to learn how to truly lead your team that you've now developed. And it's a really, really great opportunity. Okay. We talked about setting the goal and actually writing down some goals. So I want you to write down, here's where I ended in June, number. Here's my goal for July, and the number is really important. And then here's what it takes to get there. And it may be more than a line. You may be writing all over the place. Like, it will take showing up for calls. It will take doing my own power hours. It will take putting 30 minutes on my calendar every single day that I commit to reaching out to people or following up with people. So the fourth part of this is that I need these 3 people. I need to help these 3 people go silver. So who on your team actually wants to make an income, wants to earn back the cost of their products so that their products are free month after month? Help those 3 people get started posting on social media, picking up the phone and calling a friend, and getting really engaged in telling other people about what the products have done for them. Okay, this is the month of July. I want to just highlight a couple of things for you. One, we started the posting challenge today for the reset. We are going to run a reset challenge the 10th, 11th, and 12th. Now, what that means is starting on the 9th, we're going to do something called day 0, where we're kind of prepping them for the reset. And then on the 13th, we're going to do something called day 4, which is when we kind of tell them what to do next, like what comes after reset, which is really focused on Pivotal, our corporate program of movement and meals, but also combined with what's their system. Are they doing gut health system, weight management system, and really helping them be successful post reset. And so today, if you look on the table, there are posts to share about reset. And then we are going to continue to post reset in Gut Glam, which is our customer page. You can add anybody to Gut Glam. I would tag them in a post that you think kind of speaks to you, like, oh, this reminds me of Amy. I love hearing this. Every single day up until the reset challenge starting, we're going to post testimonials in there of other people who have done reset in the past. Some of them have done multiple compounded resets. And so we'll get to see a bunch of different stories. So you're going to want to start adding people to that page as soon as possible so that they're seeing all those stories and helping them get their reset order. And we should have them all in. If you start today, we should have them in by the 10th. Okay. And then as soon as that's over, we're going to start a posting challenge on the table for our opportunity call that's going to be on the 18th, so that you know how to invite people to an opportunity call. Who do you invite? How do you invite them? And then really getting into those conversations. Book club will be on the 15th, and we'll have the opportunity call on the 18th. And then this month we have our Monday master classes, which are the 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st. They are at noon Central Time on these Mondays. Hopefully a lot of you that are out of school will still be able to do them in the month of July. And we have some really amazing diamonds, Amber Miller, I think we're going to have Autumn McLeese. We have Christina Williams and Brittany Howard. So you're going to want to put these on your calendar, kind of protect that time so that you can sit down with a notepad. I never take less than 3 pages of notes. And these are all my friends who are doing the same thing I'm doing. And I still take, massive amounts of notes because something just hits me differently when someone else is talking about it. One thing that Amber Miller talked about at convention that we have on the calendar, just to remind you, is that posting ideas every day is you should post at least one with your face in it. That can be a reel, that can be you talking, that can be a picture of you with your product, whatever it is, or just your kids. 2, a post around your daily life. So what is something fun in your daily life that you can post about? It may just be the walk that you went on. It may be something funny that happened in your house. It may be what you're making for dinner. A post around your daily life. Let them get to know you. And then 3 is a post with a recommendation. And this is not having to do with Plexus. So this would be me saying, I bought these sunglasses on Amazon. Here's the link if you want to go buy them yourself. I love them. They're so cheap and lightweight, but it's always nice to have cheap sunglasses. Whatever it is, our recommendation could be, this is my favorite jarred spaghetti sauce that we've ever used, whatever that is. And then 4 is a post about Plexus. So all the other 3 of those don't have to have anything to do with Plexus. But the 4th one does have to be really intentionally about Plexus. And that actually lets you be really mindful about, what do I want to post about Plexus right now? And if I was you, I would post about reset because it's such a great timing for it. So you can talk about the reset box. You can talk about what's in it. You can talk about experiences you've had in the past. You can share other people's before and afters, but it's a post about Plexus. Okay, something fun, $10 off. So the code GIVE10 helps new VIP customers with a $100 order or more save $10 off of that order. And if you add balance to your subscription, it is a $50 perk discount this month. So you can order it with your perks, put it in your subscription, and it's actually discounted 50 perks. So it's kind of like a little bit off. It's free anyways, and you get to use less perks for it this month. So you'll want to add balance. I believe there's also a double perks promotion going on right now. So you'll want to check the email that came in from corporate today, because there's a whole bunch of other little one-off things in there. So here's a challenge for you. Make a list of 10 lives you want to impact. Tammy, I love watching you because I'm like, okay, she's writing. So when she's done writing, then I'll move on to the next thing. Invite them to hop on the Real People, Real Stories call. It says tonight, but those are on Thursday nights. And then send your sponsor your goals and your list of 10 so that they can help you get going on that. A lot of people are using that Real People's Real Stories call and really loving them lately. So we're going to push as many people that direction as possible. Okay, and then just to recap, July incentive, help 1 and help 3 customers order their health pack, and you're going to receive goodies in the mail from Plexus. Grow your income. The sky is the limit, and no one can put a cap on what you earn or what's possible. And something that I believe Fallon Black said is you're paying $9.95 for that annual membership, or maybe it was $39.95, and with an unlimited potential on your income. So you can multiply that and have an ROI as big as you want it to be. There's no ceiling on what you can do income wise. And that's all about, how much effort you want to put in. Fill up your calendar, so that calendar is on the table. The more things you put on your calendar, and the more likely you are to show up for your business. Business reach outs. The first 30 minutes of working, I would say, is only about business reach outs. Like, whose life can you change through the business of this? And then ultimately, it's up to you if you want to show up for this incredible business. But if you are ready to get serious, I recommend that you get an accountability partner that you won't ghost. Okay, that's everything. I hope you'll have a great July, and I cannot wait to see all of the announcements. We'll talk to you later. Bye.